Hello Internet! I'm HamsterBomb, bringing you all some exciting news about Pokemon Q-Charm. For those of you who don't know, Pokemon Q-Charm is a shiny hunting series I do on the channel where we find shinies about 20% of the time in the 4th generation. By popular demand, I've since opened up a donation reward, editing your personal 4th generation Pokemon game so that they will also work in the same way my cartridge does in the main series. And even up till now, through the crazy year that is 2020, I can now confirm that I am still able to make these games for you guys. However, I do have a few updates to the general rules and guidelines for this, so keep a heads up every time I jump in here with a little bit of rebuttal to the typical yearly video we do for this thing. Hopefully this allows much more of you to obtain a Q-Charm game of your own if you have had trouble resetting or hacking it in yourself. Check my tutorial in the description for details. To be clear, let's go over the process of how Q-Charm works so we're all on the same page. If your Trainer ID and Secret ID are within a particularly rare and narrow range in Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, then the in-game ability, Q-Charm, will not only pull in Pokemon predominantly from the opposite gender, but also net in shiny Pokemon at about 20%. This effect applies to any wild Pokemon who can be obtained in the game that have the ability of being both genders. This means Pokemon like Chansey and Kangaskhan will not be affected. This also implies that genderless Pokemon will also not shine this way, so don't expect Pokemon like Bronzor or Magnemite to be affected either. And yes, legendary Pokemon are genderless, except for Heatran, and will not shine either. Q-Charm also has no effect over eggs or gift Pokemon. But that's it. Everything else is fair game. And if you think that sounds too limiting, check out my playlists on Pokemon Heart Gold and Platinum Q-Charm, and you'll see just how many Pokemon are accessible this way. Also, all Pokemon captured with this method transfer up perfectly through Pokebank. So if you're interested in getting your own game Q-Charmified, there's a few things we should clear up about the actual process. First off, I cannot modify any non-US Pokemon games. Though there is no region lock on the DS, there is one on the Action Replay, so no Japanese or European games, English only. Be especially careful for counterfeit games. Many people have sent me their own Pokemon games thinking it was real, and it turned out to be counterfeit. These counterfeit Pokemon games will crash the Action Replay and will not be able to be edited. Make absolutely sure your copies are real before sending them to me. Second, you do not have to begin a new game. You certainly can if you'd like, but it's certainly not required for the service. If you do decide to begin a new game, please play up to the point where you can trade Pokemon. This allows me to trade you a Jigglypuff to test your game, and it also allows you to name your trainer and rival and pick your starter. Third, package it safely. We will be shipping your games in a bubble mailer, and we highly recommend you do the same. I can't be responsible for the postal service, so be sure to keep your game safe for mailing. Also, a word of advice, if you want to save some money on shipping, try to avoid shipping your game in the large case that it came in. There are small plastic cases that can hold your game safely in a bubble mailer that don't require the huge plastic case that the game originally came in order to ship it. Also, if you do have to send it in the large plastic case that it came in, remember to remove the instruction booklets. Those things are really heavy and I don't really need them here, so it's just a waste of weight that you're sending in the mail, and honestly, it doesn't do me any good, so don't bother sending those, just protect your games and make sure they're safe. With all that said, all you need to do is make your donation and ship your game out to me. The donation amount used to be $100 discounted at half off. We've decided to make this sale permanent, making the new donation price per game $50. Keep in mind, if you live overseas, please include extra funds to cover return shipping. Now, for the first time after some overwhelmingly popular requests, I am finally going to implement a bulk discount. If you guys are interested in getting more than one Q-Charm game made at once, then you can now take advantage of donating 40 per copy instead of 50. Contrary to what a lot of trolls might tell you otherwise, this takes a lot of time and shipping is a really big deal right now, especially in 2020. Though I will warn you that the $50 original price cut is a permanent fix to the price of how much the Pokemon Q-Charm games are, I cannot guarantee that this bulk discount will last forever. So if you're interested in getting a bunch of these games made at once, now's your chance. To make your donation, the preferred method is PayPal. Log into PayPal and click on Tools and choose Send Money. Then click on Send Money to Friends or Family and type hamster.bomb@yahoo.com in the next field. From there, you can donate your $50 directly to the channel without YouTube or Patreon taking large cuts for themselves. Using PayPal also allows me to email you updates during the process. Be assured that 100% of the donation proceeds go towards funding new content and equipment for the channel. Once the donation is taken care of, write me a note or letter with the name used on your PayPal account so I can confirm you have made your donation. Be sure your return address is also clearly written somewhere on the packaging. With everything ready to go, mail your games to HamsterBomb, P.O. Box 11299, Cincinnati, Ohio 45211. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below or personally message me on Twitter. That's all for now. Thank you all so much for participating in this channel fundraiser, and I will see you all in the next video. See you.